With my comics, I would always write about myself because that's, I mean, all I know. I'm not a fiction writer. I usually write things based off personal experience because I feel like I'm not making it up. So I just write about my own life, and I didn't even think about video games being an option for that for quite a while. Even though elements of Gish were based on me and Danielle and like the characters and stuff like that, the actual gameplay it wasn't even a thought in my head that you could creatively design gameplay around storytelling. You know what I mean? A lot of mainstream games, a lot of games in general, still tell stories with other mediums. It's much more of a challenge, but also a much better way to tell a story through gameplay. It's just really hard, and I don't think I realized that until I started working on a game called Triachnid, and it was just this kind of spider game, and I don't know what exactly, I can't figure out what inspired me to do it, but I think it was just the fact that I had been listening to really moody music around that time, and I wondered if I could make a really moody game that kind of played around with a few ideas that I had been thinking about, or it was like physical interaction with something that wasn't real, and actually feeling like bad for it if it died and stuff like that. Like with Mario, you run him off a cliff and it doesn't matter, you get another life or whatever else. But there was something about having like a physics-based spider that if you pulled its leg too hard and it cried, you felt bad and you wanted to be more gentle with it. And in a way that played with the pacing of the game. So everything kind of slowed down a bit and people were more gentle with it's got this like kind of hand over hand motion and things are slow. So I took down the colors and made everything really grayish pink. I wanted it to feel maternal. I wanted it to feel feminine, but also like kind of drab and isolated and everything else. And I just tried to do that with the gameplay and with elements of gameplay and stuff that you did and stuff like that. But that was pretty primitive in itself, but it was just my way of seeing if this was even possible. And then of course when I released it and then kind of got this feedback that was validating, it was like, wow, you know, it was very moody. I felt bad for the spider. I felt, you know, like attachment to the spider, and that was kind of like what I was going for, and I thought, oh, this is pretty cool.